Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your single love reading for September 2016. I'm Celtic Gaia, and welcome to my channel, and thank you for watching. In these cards, I've asked a question that I do with my private clients, especially my private clients that are maybe seeking love and are inquiring about what's keeping love out of their life. So the question I've asked the cards is to show Scorpios what is keeping love from their lives and what actions they can take to move things forward in their lives. And my first feeling here, Scorpio, is you already know. You feel deep knowing, and you're an incredible intuitive sign, Scorpio, basically. And there's a sense deep within you, Scorpio, that you know what's keeping love from your life. I remember in your general reading for September 2016, there was a sense of you were building on something in your life, trying to build new structures and new foundations in your life, and it was taking an awful lot of your energy. And this is also what I'm getting in what's keeping love out of your life, Scorpio. Your attitude to how you feel emotionally around love at the moment is the King of Swords, and every card in the tarot deck has got its good and its more difficult challenges. And the King of Swords is the master of his mind. He doesn't let thoughts rule him. He rules his thoughts. He's the boss. And as I sense, Scorpio, in this reading, this isn't doing you any favours, Scorpio. There's a sense here that you're being actually emotionally very cold towards your relationship, towards going out and meeting love, actually. But you know what? We don't get there without a reason, and I should probably have gone back to see why you became the King of Swords here, because this King of Swords in our emotional world it's just too cold, it's just too ruthless. There's a feeling, on the positive side, Scorpio, there's a feeling that some of you might have cut away some dross recently, cut through some relationships that weren't working. You're standing here on your own, you're the King of Swords, but I'm getting an awful lonely feeling. That's what's coming over me, actually. Scorpio, is maybe a feeling of being quite lonely, but I'm wondering if there's a reason for this, why you're having to be this way at the moment. And it's that sense again of building new structures. Again, check out my September general reading, because as we move through the cards, it's saying the reason this came about is the King of Pentacles, which seems to, again, it seems to me, Scorpio, you've been building new structures in your life. I'd love to know what you've been doing, but you've been trying to build stuff. It could be in your job, it could be trying to build some material security for yourself before you move forward. There's this sort of sense, but the difficult side of this card, Scorpio, is he's sitting on his throne. It's wonderful, but he's been sitting there in building for so long. All the hedgerow and all the plants are almost going up to his head. So there's a sense that this might have been happening for a very long time. And again, it's a sense of, Scorpio, of maybe quite lonely. I've got a feeling that you're maybe quite cut off. And it's great. I mean, I think there comes a point in everyone's life that we need to focus on the issue, on the Pentacles. We need to focus on maybe, our work, our studies, whatever it is, we need to put the energy there. But it's a feeling here, single Scorpios, this has been going on for such a long time, and if that king tried to move, he has to fight his way through all this forest that's grown up around him. So he's been there for a couple, quite a few seasons, to tell you the truth. And there's a feeling that I think you know this, Scorpio. You've got deep knowing as your oracle card. Okay, so we move on to what again you need to learn here. And what actions you can take to move forward, what attitude you have to take. And again, you've got that boss card, the emperor, basically. You've got two kings and you've got an emperor. And again, we're back, there's no way around it. That sense, Scorpio, that you've been a bit of a lone island, to tell you the truth. And there's a feeling I've just been so cut off emotionally. And that's not going to be all of yours. And actually, you know what? I think it's also pretty great, because maybe you have been building your own world and your own sort of security in your home, and building your career, and all these are so important. They're essential, but there's a feeling here that Scorpio, that you might have to loosen up some of these structures. You might have to let go of that sense of being a separate self. There's a sense of you being an emotional island here. And again, there's no negativity in these readings, but specifically we're asking about what we need to learn to bring love into our lives. And if this was a business reading, I'd be like, oh my gosh, whoa, you're well on. But this is an emotional reading. And, Scorpio, I think you're going to have to try and find a way to open up these boundaries a little bit. There's a reason you built these boundaries, Scorpio. There could be, for many of you, there's been a really big past hurt. And you've said, never again, that's it, no one's going to ever hurt me like that again. And then we build this island to keep people out of our lives. But I cannot move away from this feeling of being lonely here. And the advice card is the Queen of Pentacles. Again, we're back to that very earthy energy. But the Queen of Pentacles is very different, and it's great because the king's got his queen, so there's a pairing here. But what's so different about the Queen is she's soft. She's, she's not surrounded by all this hedgerow. It's almost like she's opened up. She's opened up to love. She rules by, she rules life through deep nurturing, through care for others. She reaches out. This is such a different energy. As a softening, Scorpio here. There's a softening of those boundaries. It's almost a sense of you coming back to your heart. Okay, it's not a Queen of Cups. That's fine. That's fine. Slowly, slowly does it. And look out for my October reading, because hopefully one will follow the other. But it's a sense of you being more embracing here. And, the Pentacles could be seen as the globe. And there could be a sense of you here of softening towards people and maybe going, okay, the past really hurt, but I'm quite secure now, and I'm secure, and I've got this deep enough knowing to know, even if I do get hurt again, I'm going to be okay, because I've got the security under my feet. I know how to look after myself. I am now the Queen, and I can move out from that position into the world again, because Scorpio is a sign of, understand the Scorpion energy, and as a sign you get so much depth to you, and you're so much softer when you're in relationships. And sometimes the Scorpios I know who can be single and can cut off, it's, oh, I can almost feel the pain around them, basically. In Scorpio, you need to soften, you need to nurture yourself and nurture others, because there's such a depth to you, and you've got so much to share and so much to give. And sometimes I almost want to say, just take loads of deep breaths, connect with your senses, connect with your, take deep breaths, move out into the world and show who you really are, show that warmth, show that love that's so much within you. The outcome is the Magician, and the Magician's the number 1, and it connects with all, so it's loads of new beginnings. So if you think of Ace of Cups, Ace of Discs, Ace of Wands, and it's all these new aces, and the Magician is energy, so the Magician has the ability to generate complete new emotional beginnings. He's got the Ace of Cups right on his table. And this Ace of Cups is combined with the Ace of Wands, so it's a vibrant, alive new energy, full of inspiration. And it's also the Ace of Discs, so it's practical and grounded, which I think that's what you've been building on for a very long time, Scorpio. And again, it's the Ace of Swords, and it's almost a feeling of don't discard everything you've learned and everything you've gone through, but to reach out for love and new beginnings. There's going to have to be a softening, Scorpio. There's going to have to be a move into that much more sensory part of you, a much more move into the heart, and then to move forward to create all these new beginnings, which the Magician has got the ability to to manifest in his life. It's a really good reading, and it's very, very like the Scorpion general reading for some reason. So thanks for watching. Those who, I'm going to draw a couple of people who subscribe, share and like my channel for free readings towards the end of September. So if this resonates with you, single Scorpios, please do that for me. And if not, just thanks for watching and best of luck. Okay, bye.